Connecting live. Let's see if it works, y'all. Let's see if it works. Connecting live video. Waiting for live video. I mean, waiting for live video. Says what live. Don't know if it's even working at the moment. At least seemed like it would work for a second. But so, welcome back to another episode of the podcast. This is going up on Anchor, which is going to be on Spotify and every other podcast thing. So it's going to be on there. Hope y'all doing good. I'm hoping that the stream is up and running. I am not too sure at the moment, but I know I am recording everything else. So maybe, hopefully, it's working. But so, with that being said, we got some topics and some videos that we're going to be talking about. Only one political one, a little bit political. I ain't trying to get into politics or anything like that, but a little bit of politics. So, we're going to jump into this first one. It says Pokemon Go. There was a dude that was caught in the crossfire while playing Pokemon Go during a drive-by. Lost his life. It's just kind of sad because, like, you just out there living your life. You just playing your game on your phone and then you get killed. I like that. I don't want to think that I'm going to die if I'm out there just trying to live my life or anything like that. It don't sit right with me, like, in any way possible, honestly. But I understand things happen. I do. So we will, let's jump into this and let's just break it down just a bit. Cool.
The suspect accused of killing a woman who was playing Pokemon Go at an Albuquerque park faced a judge today to determine whether there's enough evidence to send him to trial. News 13's Courtney Allen has details. Courtney?
Being 20-year-old Isaiah Garcia is facing a slew of charges, including first-degree murder in this high-profile case. Today, the judge heard from people who say they were at the park during the shooting.
Today, the state presented what evidence it has to send the case against 20-year-old Isaiah Garcia to trial.
The total indifference for the human life, having taken the life of Kayla Campos.
Garcia is accused of killing 21-year-old Kayla Campos. Police say Campos was playing Pokemon Go with her boyfriend at Bianchetti Park last October when they witnessed Garcia involved in an armed robbery. Police say they tried to drive away, but Garcia fired shots, hitting Campos. The court heard today from a witness who says he was the victim of that armed robbery.
He didn't ask me no names or nothing. He just asked me who the hell was that.
The state argues that Garcia mistakenly believed someone he had beef with was in the car Campos was in, and that's why he opened fire. Witnesses say that person was at the park that night, but left before Garcia arrived. The state says it's the same person Garcia tried to gun down weeks before at the Sandia High School homecoming party, in which an innocent bystander, 17-year-old Sean Markey, got caught in the crossfire. Garcia is also charged in Markey's murder.
There was a previous attempt on life at the party for the Sandia High School homecoming that happened about a month prior.
A friend of Garcia's, who says he was involved in the armed robbery, also testified in exchange for a plea agreement, admitting it was his gun Garcia used and that Garcia sent him a text message after the killing with a news story about Campos's death, typing "sorry." The defense argued it wasn't deliberate and there was no evidence that Garcia intended to kill Campos, but the state disagreed.
Isaiah Garcia had the opportunity to weigh the pros and cons of his decision before he committed the act.
The state also argues that Garcia tampered with evidence. Police say surveillance footage taken from the cameras outside of the home Garcia was staying at near the park is missing, and that would have caught the crime on video. Back to you.
All right, Courtney, thank you. Judge David Murphy says he needs more time to review the charges against
Huh. Huh. Okay. Okay. I see. Still unfortunate, right? Thinking the dude that he gonna shoot up is gonna be there, right? So he thinks the dude's gonna be there. He thinks he's gonna shoot him up, and the person's gonna be there. The person leaves. He believes the person's in the car. Shoots. Kills the wrong person. Kills an innocent bystander. All because he thought he could do something about it. All because he thought, man, I'm gonna finally get this dude. And you got the wrong person. All you can do is send a little text that says, sorry. Sorry ain't gonna bring the person's life back, bro. And like, that's the one thing I've noticed in Albuquerque is this nonsense of killings, right? This nonsense of killings. Mostly like teenagers just going and trying to kill other teenagers. Like, what happened to the days where you just like fight? Why you gotta get weapons involved and try to kill somebody? It don't make any sense to me. It's to be honest, it's really stupid. It really is. But man, just trying to think about it, it's like, okay, you did this and now you're over here trying to what? Bro, you took someone's life. Like, you're just gonna have to face the consequences. Even if you would have took the person that you were intending to, took their life, either way you still gotta pay the consequences. It don't matter. Like, bro, like none of this is good. Like, you over here thinking that, oh man, like, bro, you just took someone's innocent life. Bro, they were just playing Pokemon Go. And then their life was over. That makes all the parents think, man, should I even have my kids at the park? Or anything like that. Like, you can't live in fear, I understand that. But it's like, man, like where do we draw the line? Because, like, I don't want to be living in fear all the time either. But it's like, what do we do at this point? To the dude that lost his life and his family and everything, my deepest condolences. I feel for you. I pray for you guys. Tragic. Should not lose somebody that you care about over something so stupid. And that's the one thing with a lot of these like teens in Albuquerque, probably even anywhere, honestly. They don't think before they act. Like, shoot, a lot of us, we didn't think before we act, right? But like, man, you go and you took this kid's life. Took someone from their family. It don't sit right with me. It really don't. I'm just like trying to wrap my head around it. Like, bro, like, you took his life. Like, that it just don't sit right because now his family has lost somebody, right? Someone so close to them, and they ain't gonna get them back. Like, that's the sad thing about it, right? Is they ain't gonna get them back. I just hope that people could kind of start, being able to think before they act. That would be my goal in my heart about it, would be that. But you never know, honestly. You never know. So this next one, APD is searching for missing teen and siblings. So let's go and jump into this one. Man, just like, and that missing, bro, like, still, same thing, it's like crazy.
APD is searching for a 16-year-old girl who took off with her siblings. Police say Lacey Clark took her 1- and 9-year-old siblings last night. Lacey's mother, Pamela, told police that Lacey went to her work asking for money for food, but when the mom got home, she found a note from Lacey saying she was taking the kids. Lacey did not threaten to harm them, but police are concerned for their safety. The three may have left in a silver Chrysler 5300, unknown license plate. Anyone with information is asked to call police.
Man, went to your mom's work, asked for money for food, then note that they left. I don't know, it seems a little fishy. Like, I don't know. Like, don't make a lot of sense to me in a way. Like, it just don't. Like, I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. But it's like, Did she leave intentionally? They said they got in a silver car. Were they abducted? Why would she take the siblings? Why aren't they back? Like, what's going on? Like, it's just very confusing. It makes you think, like, what happened? What was the mindset? Right? Are they safe? Are they not? Is this intentional? Is this not? Like, man, I hope that they find them. I hope that they find out what happened and really just, like, fix it and bring them back and be like, hey, don't take the kids. Like, bro, like, that's scary. That's scary. Especially, like, your child takes the rest of the siblings and they just disappear. Not only did you just lose one, but you now lost all of them. Like, they're all missing now. That's just crazy to me. I don't know, like, how I would feel about that. And it's just like, man, like, what's going on that we be seeing that, right? It's like, it's weird. Don't know. But, man, I hope that they find them. Like I said, it just makes your mom wonder. Hopefully they're safe. Praying that they're safe. Praying that they come home. Praying that nothing serious was happened or anything like that. But man, that's a crazy story, right? Like, how would you feel? I would feel so, like, lost, confused, everything. To be honest, I'm just like what's going on? Like, why would you have to do that? You know, it's like, like, what was going on that this had to happen, right? It just don't make any sense, like, at all. It's like, okay. So, the next one we're going to be reacting to. So, with all the election and all the craziness going on, right? People been focused on all that. During all this, the baby, he actually lost his brother to suicide. So we're going to react to that video and talk a little bit about it. Whoops.
While most of the country was focused on what was going on at the polls, the drama of the election, the baby was dealing with a very personal family tragedy. The loss of his brother, who took his own life yesterday, and had a very big impact on the baby, who reacted on social media. But his family, clearly going through it right now.
Yeah, the crazy thing is that the baby was actually out focused on election. He was doing a baby vote pop-up where he went and talked to fans about voting and pushing them to get out there. And at this time, we broke the news about his brother. And there was a video posted to social media saying, check on your people. Sometimes they just want to hear you call and say, hey, are you okay? So I know that he's probably going through it right now. Sending him some love and prayers.
Hey, what's up? It's Liz from Jersey.
And so, with that being said, I will say I think the biggest thing is, like, with celebrities, right? We don't see them as, like, we don't humanize them. We think that they're, like, untouchable, all these different things. But like you said, check on your people. When's the last time that you checked on those people that you used to talk to all the time, right? When's the last time that you've done that? When's the last time that you checked on your family? That you checked on your coworkers? That you checked on your boss? Or you checked on anything like that? Old coworkers, distant family, old friends, whatever it is. When's the last time that you checked on them? Because I'll be honest, there's been times where I don't, or sometimes they don't reach out to me either for a long time. It's like, man, we should be trying to communicate a lot more often. Why? Because, man, you never know what someone's going through. You never know when it's going to be the last day either. And this is tragic because, like, he's focusing on the voting, he's focusing on all these things, but he loses someone so close to him, right? He loses someone so close to him. And it's like, man, like, you know, why does he have to deal with that? Why does he have to? I mean, it's just part of life. We all lose somebody. But it's like, man, like, my heart and my condolences go out to the baby, to his brother that he lost, everything like that. And like his post said, and like I said, check on your people. Check on your fam, check on all of them, because you never know what they're going through, when it's going to be the last day either, or when it's going to be your last day, right? So, wanted to talk about that because we hold celebrities to a certain status and we're like, it's whatever. But they're humans too, they lose people too, they have feelings, right? So, if we could try to relate to them in some type of way, that would be really good. Really, really good. So, I hope that y'all go check on your people, do what you need to do, because with everything going on, like, we don't want to be going through this anymore. Man, shout out to him and his fam. Hopefully he's doing okay. Hopefully they're trying to stay as strong as they can, and hopefully it just like opens their eyes to something, right? Yeah. So we're gonna actually be jumping into another video. This one's, I guess, a little bit more political. And so CNN did a poll. They were mentioning all the races, but they didn't mention Native American. They referred to them as something else. Something else. Don't really sit right with me, like, at all. But let's go and listen to what they have to say, man. Hold on.
CNN is accused of being night news graphic is sparking backlash. CNN is accused of being racist toward Native Americans after labeling them, quote, something else in a poll about race for president. News 13's Jackie Kent is live from home with details. Jackie.
Kim, we're seeing a lot of reaction from New Mexicans. The Mescalero Apache tribal president says he considers the something else label an insult.
I don't want to be something else. I want to be Native American population.
We can't show the CNN poll from Tuesday night for legal reasons, so we've recreated it with the same information, labeling 6% of the voting population for the presidential race as, quote, something else. Aguilar says it's hurtful that this graphic doesn't recognize Indigenous and Native Americans, like on his reservation that has 5,200 tribal members and is growing. He says with record-breaking voter turnout this year. New Mexico has the third highest Native American population in the country at nearly 11%, trailing Alaska and Oklahoma. This controversy also comes at a time when a record-breaking 6 Native Americans nationwide were elected to Congress this week. And in New Mexico, we've just elected 2 Native American House reps, Deb Haaland and Yvette Harrell. It's one reason local cartoonist Ricardo Conte, a proud Native American, has made several cartoons and a shirt mocking CNN's graphic.
There's really nothing positive about bumping us into that 6th percentile, but at the same time, you know, in these dire times, I choose humor.
State Rep Deb Haaland says that for years, Native voters have been counted out of the democratic process. In a statement saying, in part, Native Americans have a powerful voice, and when we vote, we influence elections. Right now, we're seeing that voice have an impact in states like Arizona, New Mexico, Michigan, and Wisconsin, which went blue this election. You can read that full statement on our website. We also...
Crazy, huh? Crazy that you're going to refer to them as something else. I feel like the government don't care, the country don't care about Native Americans like they really should. Their culture and everything like that, they just don't, right? Because I see it, and I've been on the reservations before, and I'm just like, man, like, the government don't really do a lot for them, right? They just don't. And then to go to refer to them as that, if I was referred to as something else, I would feel offended. I would not feel good. I would not feel right in my soul. I'd be like, what? Really? Something else? You refer to me as something else. You're saying that I'm not important enough to be somebody. But you're saying that I'm something else. Don't sit right with me. I don't like it. Put some respect on my people. I'm not Native American though, but I'm just saying, put some respect on our people, right? On who we are, culture, right? Put some respect on them, put some respect on everybody. Like, nah, don't be saying we're something else. Refer to us who we are. They're Native Americans, we're Hispanics, we're Latino, right? Asians, all these different things. Don't refer to people as something else. We're not something else. We are a culture, we are people, we have our richness and everything like that. We're all unique, right? So to go and refer to them as something else, it just mind boggles. Like, it ain't sit right with me. I don't like it at all. To me, that's ignorance. Them being ignorant, something else. Something else. These reservations. All these states that have Native Americans in them. Casinos. Something else. Bro, that's so stupid to me, bro. So stupid to me. But we're going to finish off the video on a high note. We're going to listen to Nia Johnson from Envision Nutrition. She has something to say, some motivation. Be realistic with your goals. Be realistic with your goals. So, we're going to do that. We're going to see what she has to say with this. Whoops.
Good morning, world. For those of you guys who want to know who's singing, this is Calvin Richards. Be your friend, Richardson. Be your friend. I want to say good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We all made it to another day. And as you guys all know, my name is Miss Nia. I am with Envision Nutrition, My Vision, My Life, and Lips of Love Teas. And if I'm looking away, it's because I'm paying attention to the outside world as I'm talking to you guys. My hands are on the wheel, though. But yesterday I came to you guys and I spoke to you guys about short-term and long-term goals. Now I'm coming to you today to advise you guys that when you're taking these short-term and long-term goals into consideration, be realistic with yourself. And the reason why I say this is because a lot of people, when they throw their goals out there of what they want or what they need, we want to go for what we need because we'll always have what we want. But for those, a lot of people out there are going for, and I say be realistic because a lot of people are going for, oh, I want the mansion with this and 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 this. Okay, well, let me tell you a little bit about me, myself, and my husband. We don't want a mansion. We don't want a 5-bedroom home.
Speak it. Tell them.
You know, we will easily take a 3 to 4 bedroom home. For one, we want to pay that thing off, right?
Yeah.
We want to pay it off early. Take these things into consideration when you're talking about your goals. You get a mansion, but you want to be debt-free? Think about that.
Yeah.
No way in hell you're going to be debt-free owning a mansion. First off, it's going to take you forever to pay it off. Second, even if it is paid off, you're still going to have these high taxes. You know, any tax to me is high. I don't give a dang. But it is what it is. Don't cry about it, pay it. But anyways, you're still going to have these taxes. You're going to have, you know what I'm saying, your property taxes. You're going to have all of that. So take into consideration each goal that you write down, that you vision, that you write down, and that you start working for. So me and my husband, we want to get a home that's a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom. We don't need no more than that. But we're going to make sure that it's nice and that it's what we want. You know, we got to have a very nice kitchen. I got to have a nice bathroom because I ain't stepping feet in nobody's nasty bathroom. Not even our own if it would, yeah, no, we don't do that. I need a nice bathroom. And I want a backyard, a nice sized backyard for my grandbaby and for my pups, our fur babies, you know, and for the family, for all of us to be able to enjoy our little family get-togethers.
See, now that's being realistic, right? That's being realistic with your goals. Something that we all need to do.
So you guys, again, you want time freedom, you want financial freedom. Financial freedom means don't go out there and buy all this big stuff that you know you're going to be paying for the rest of your life in big payments. You know, my husband and I, we own well, not five now, four because we sold one. Vehicles, they're used. My car is the newest vehicle, which that doesn't matter. Look, if you can't get a new vehicle, you better take yourself up the street and find you a 2,500, 3,000 vehicle. Start with what you can, you guys. Be realistic with yourself. But again, short-term goals, long-term goals. Let's vision them. I'm sure we all vision what it is that we want. Write that bad boy down and start creating a plan for it. Okay? So again, Miss Naya, Lips Above Tea.
Huh. Ain't that powerful? Ain't that powerful? Be realistic with your goals. Like I said, very powerful. Be realistic with your goals. Right? Like she was saying, don't be trying to get a big old mansion. Make sure you're being smart with it. Right? Get you a house. Pay it off. But you don't need no mansion. 3-4 bedrooms, fine. Maybe it might even be a little bit still too big, but it don't matter. Realistic goals. We ain't here trying to put ourselves more in debt even when we got money. That's stupid. That's illiterate with income.